What's on, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Ross, I like games, and today we've got a new awesome product to talk about. The very first card revealed from OP11, which has been revealed in English, and a bit more disappointment if you're a big fan of the One Piece TCG. We'll get to that in a second. So what's gone and happened is, there was a new product that went up on Premium Bandai last night UK time anyway, the official Playmat Bandai Card Games Fest 24 to 25 edition. Bit of a mouthful, but it's all to do with Zeus, and we've got artwork with Zeus and Nami. We've got ourselves a playmat, which is a beautiful playmat, and we got ourselves a promo card, and you can have both of them for the low price of $35. Cool, if you're into that kind of thing. Or at least you could have had them if you were quick off the mark. Because unfortunately, they gone. They have left the building. As it stands at the moment, looking over on the Premium Bandai website, pre-orders have stopped. Pre-orders went up on January the 9th. They were due to end on February the 10th. They have already gone. They are already out of stock. And it does say on the website, as it always does, the pre-order period for this item may end suddenly despite any previously announced pre-order end date if the maximum order limit is reached. In this case, pre-order cancellations will no longer be available for this item from that time onward as well. Now, this is the part of the video where a bunch of people probably start getting very angry at Bandai and all of that, but the reality here is very simple, and I've been telling you this for a while. The One Piece card game is a big deal. I am very much of the opinion it is already the third biggest card game globally. Yes, I know in the West Magic beats it, and I know in Japan, at least with the last official figures, Duel Masters beat it, although I would wager that's not the case anymore. But the point is, if you add it all up globally, where Magic's not a big deal in Japan, but this is a big deal everywhere, I think this is the third biggest card game. One Piece is huge. The card game is huge. The IP is huge. One Piece is a very big deal. Which means when we get sought after products like this, they are going to sell out. And I know I've told you this before, but let me tell you again anyway. If you want to order these kind of products on Premium Bandai nowadays, I'm sorry, but we know by now you have to be quick. If you are not quick, you will miss your pre-order window. And I know that doesn't seem fair, and I know that everybody wants Bandai to print more of these. The reality is, remember, Bandai, like all TCG companies, it's a profit-making business, right? They exist to try and make money. This is clearly the kind of thing that's making them money. They want to make as many as they can. Their goal is to make as many as they can so that they can make the maximum amount of money. It is literally just, they are in such high demand, Bandai just literally can't keep up. It is as simple as that. I would, and I don't know, I don't have any insider information, I would be willing to bet Bandai are trying hard right now to up production, but they can't just make infinite copies of this. That's my explanation. It's the best I can give you. Remember, this is only for Premium Bandai in North America, obviously. General ruling is that, now it says under additional notes, products may be sold in other regions. Generally what that means is they will come to local game stores and such in Europe and places like that. We don't know for certain. So here is the playmat. It's wonderful. It's Nami and Zeus. That's lovely. That's the full artwork. Here's the promo card. And the most important thing right at the beginning, look at the bottom right-hand corner of that card, OP11 106. Now, very important note before we talk about what the card does. This is just a reprint of a rare card from OP11. This is not a unique card that you cannot get anywhere else. This is not a card that you have to have in order to be able to play the One Piece card game. You don't need this card. It's lovely. It's wonderful. I know many of you want it. I want it. But I'm saying you don't have to have this card. It is not a card that you need to play the game. This card will just be in OP11. And normally at this point, I'd be putting a booster pack of OP11 on the screen. We've not seen OP11. And this is where I need to jump in from the future. When I recorded this video, that statement was true. When I recorded the video, we hadn't seen OP11. And then like 2 hours later, they revealed OP11. And obviously that video had to go up first because that was gigantic news. So now I am putting the booster pack of OP11 on the screen. But I just need you guys to know that I'm talking about this as the first card from OP11. It actually was the first card revealed from OP11. OP11 was not revealed when I made this video, but it has since been revealed. So now you've got the context, we can go back to the video I recorded. We've not had the reveal of OP11 as it stands at the moment. In Japan right now, they are in the reveal cycle for EB02, the 25th anniversary set. At some point, we'll get round to our reveal of OP11 and they'll start doing all of that. Right now, this is an unrevealed set. And, yeah, we've now seen a card from it, which is honestly kind of wild. That's weird, right? I cannot be the only one that thinks that's a little bit weird. So what does the card do? It's actually really good. We've got 2 cost, 2,000 power, counter plus 2,000. Counter plus 2k is just, as a side note, always good. Like, as a starting point, counter plus 2k is always good. Having extra counter is a win. But on play, you may add a card from the top or bottom of your life to your hand. Not ideal all the time, but adding a card from your life to your hand gives you card advantage and also gets you lower than your opponent on life or down to a certain number of life, which can activate yellow cards sometimes, so that can be good. But you then KO one of your opponent's characters at a cost of 5 or less. Yep, that sounds pretty gosh darn good to me. Honestly, in any yellow deck, you got counter plus 2k, and it's a 2 cost that can KO a 5 or less. That makes it worth a lot. Because there's going to be a bunch of games where you use this to take out characters, and that's wonderful. But in any game where you don't use it to take out characters, you've got that counter plus 2k, you are always getting value out of this. But really, whenever we talk about KOing characters of a particular cost, our first reaction is always, well, what about black decks? Because, of course, black decks are very good at reducing cost. See where we're going with this. And so you can get a 10 cost, bring it down to a 5 cost, KO it here. Yeah, Black Yellow Luffy has been like a top deck for a long time. Now, if we have a quick look at the meta according to Limitless TCG in OP09 right now, and to be fair, Limitless TCG is a great place for collecting metadata, then it's a little bit behind Purple Luffy and quite a lot behind Blue Doflamingo, which has become the unquestioned best deck in the format. But make no mistake about it, Black Yellow Luffy is a good, viable deck, and this is a nice new trick for Blue Yellow Luffy. It's really good. Like, really good. Love being able to KO a 5 cost or less. Love being able to combine it with cards at lower cost so I can KO more. Love having counter plus 2k. This is like a legitimately good card. And I've not seen the art from OP11. None of us have. But I'm still going to go out on a limb here and suggest this is probably the best artwork we're going to have of it. So cool. In terms of Japan, by the way, Japan has also gone and revealed this. It is going to be for sale at the Bandai Card Games Fest. So you're going to actually be able to go and buy it in person. And if anybody's wondering price-wise, over in Japan, it is retailing for 4,500 yen. Which, if we compare that to dollars for a moment, comes out at pretty much, with a tiny bit of rounding, about $28.50. And in the US, you're paying $35. So it is cheaper in Japan, which should be expected, honestly. The yen's been quite weak for a little while now, so Japanese products have been cheaper than US and European for this reason for a little while. But that's not the point. The point is, Japan's getting it a little bit cheaper. Also, apparently a great time to go on holiday to Japan right now, at least money-wise. Cool. So there we go. It's out in Japan. It's coming out here as well. You don't need this product. Cannot stress that enough. It is a playmat and an alternate art promo. And remember, it's not going to be legal until OP11 is legal. So there's no advantage to be gained from having this card. It is $35 for a playmat and a promo. And if you want that, that's brilliant. And if you don't want that, that's okay as well. It's a kind of product I love because it's a cool thing for collectors and massive fans to go after. but if you don't want it, just kind of forget it and move on. I know it is disappointing how fast it sold out, and I know an awful lot of people have been left disappointed. Again, I've seen your comments on this, and yeah, that's the only real downside here. I love this product. I love that it's out there. I just don't love how quickly it sold out and how many people have ended up disappointed. Hopefully, Bandai are looking at this and going, you know what, this is happening. Like, it used to be that the One Piece stuff would sell out towards the end. And it's been selling out faster and faster for a little while now. And I don't remember things selling out this fast, like ever. So, yeah. I do think that is a little bit of a problem moving forward. Hopefully, Bandai are able to make more of these. For now, I want to know what you think about this, the playmat, the promo, anything else. So let me know in the comment section, would ya? Go nuts! Be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi. That's where we talk about One Piece and a whole bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all kinds of fun things. But by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching What's He Plays.